place itself, in a zero distance itself, we can download a plenty of research article through the ERIC or Web of Science or in a Scopus or in a Google Scholar. Plenty of sources we have to download a research article. It's reduced lot of pain. Previously, 10 years before, for getting a single article, we have to go more than 1,000 kilometers to collect the data, as well as the collect the reviews. But nowadays, in a single, within a place itself, we can collect the data, we can gather the information. Everything's very easy because of the ICT tools. And the digital tools help the research the following way. Which are the way that the digital tools may help in the case of research in the sense. One is called identifying the research articles. Um, yeah. So one is called identify research articles, particularly for when going to collections, and particularly for data analysis, we are using the SPSS tool. SPSS is a paid one. That's why the people now they're using the free source software like Zomovi, Blue Sky Statistics, or in JASP. These are the tools they're using it. And the reference management tools. So reference management tools like Mendeley Zotaro, that is me helping to write a citation or writing a reference in a proper format. Suppose each of the subject string we have depends on some of the referencing style, because for our education background we are using APA 7th manual. Based on this is we have to prepare, we have to make a citation for reference. But once using this kind of reference management tool, it's very easy to made the specific format. Even the MLA format or Chicago manual, anything very simple if you are using this kind of reference management tool. And the next is the report preparation tool. Particularly, one of my favorite tools is the Grammarly. Those are not good at all in the grammar as well as the sentence making. For them is a very good tool is the Grammarly. So Grammarly is partially is given a free version, and if you like to get a full version of features, you can go with the paid versions only. 3 months once only 2,300 only in the case of Google Grammarly. Good advantage of Grammarly is suggests the word formations, it suggests the sentence formation, and automatically checking the plagiarism also. Like this, the plenty of tools may helping to report a report. So these are the things only I'm going to focusing now. Just I'm going to divide my presentation into three spectrum: pre-data analysis tools, data analysis tool, and post-data analysis tools. So pre-data analysis means uh, normally the pre-data analysis is what we're doing. So we are doing the review collection as well as the data collections. These two things I'm keeping as a pre-data analysis. Data analysis represents doing the statistic analysis. Sometimes we may go with the data analysis also. Then the last one, post-data analysis, nothing but the report writing, then referencing. These are things may come to the post-data analysis. So here I'm going to highlight, I'm going to focus in the first part of my presentation, which are the tools may helping for free data analysis. The first, in the case of free data analysis, I'm dividing into three heads. One is called literature search, data collection. So three is needed in the case of free data analysis. In the literature search, when you're going to search any reviews, we are depends normally the Google Scholar. But other than the Google Scholar, I installed a lot of tools for you. One Scholar now. Previously, there is a Microsoft Academia search. It is one of my favorite tool also. But recently, 31/12/2021, there is no active. It seems that they closed. Hereafter, we cannot use the Microsoft Academia. That's why I listed here, because some people they think that still the Microsoft Academia is to be enabled. Now they closed the Microsoft Academia service. It's to be closed one only. And there is another tool called ResearchGate. And good advantage of ResearchGate, we can upload, and from this we can get more citations and all. For example, you are buying any article in a hard copy journal, then we cannot get the H index and all, because the article is in a hard copy. So what you have to do, we had to convert this kind of hard copy journal into soft copy based, and we had to upload into the ResearchGate and Academia. Then automatically we may get the citation. Similarly, if you like to check which is related to your research area, instead of going to the Google Scholar, we can go to the ResearchGate or Academia as Semantic Scholar, Peps, ERIC, PubMed, DOAJ, Lens, Web of Science. This is just listed as part of the literature charts. And just I'm going to show the screenshot, and after that I'm doing some small demo also how to do a Google Scholar, search the Google Scholar and all. Then Google Scholar, the ResearchGate, Academia. These are the homepage of the sites. Then Semantic Scholars, then Skynaps, then ericed.gov, then CPIM. This is called PubMed. Particularly, if you need to download, if you need to get some kind of medical science or special education, mental retarder, that kind of research articles may be available from PubMed. And then DOAJ. So this is you might find the plenty of Indian research articles from the Doge. And it's also open access. We can get a lot of open access journals. Then lens.org, this is another website. Then Web of Science, this is previously it's called Clarivate Analytics. Then automatically, if you have the Orchid ID or the Pupland, we can easy to connect with this kind of Web of Sciences corpus. So other than the list out that previously some of the websites, no, other than some of the specific the portal is available. One is called AMS, Annual Revises. Just you can type AMS, you may reach the particular destinations. Then EBSCO, it's meant for the dissertation work. Suppose you would like to download a lot of dissertation thesis work, you can go with the EBSCO. Elsewhere, Indian Citation Index, Indian Journal, JSTOR, PsycInfo, Springer Link, Procos. Procos is also one of the what is that? Authentic sources to download here plenty of article as well as the destinations. Then academic search, Premier, Teacher Reference Center, PubPsych, ResearchGate and I already shown in this previous slide itself. Scopus, ERIC, PubMed, IE Explore. Suppose if you like to find education, especially for education, my suggestion to go with ERIC or DOAG. You may find a good article related to education much. Then IE Explorer, is meant for the engineering sections. Then Science Director, Google Scholar, JGate. Then Microsoft Academia, as I already mentioned, that it was closed 1 week before. Orchid ID, Paperty, Publons, Springer Link, Web of Science. So you can use this much of websites platform, particularly for the review collections. So just I'm going to do small demo, small tips only because I'm not able to emphasize all the things which I'm focusing here. Just I'm going to do small things. How we can search effectively in the Google or Google Scholar. Okay. My suggestion, suppose you like to use some of the research tools regularly, you can use, there is a bookmarking. I hope you know what is called bookmarking. The bookmarking sites, if you are not familiar with bookmark, I will give you small tips. For example, if you like to go with the Google Scholar, you like to use regularly for the Google Scholar or Scopus regularly, each time instead of typing it says Google Scholar or Scopus, we can keep, if you go with a star mark, you can find out this is called as a bookmarking. Bookmarking advantage. If you like to use the same website the next time, instead of typing a URID, just if you already make it as a bookmark, this bookmark is available here. See, I am already making a bookmarking for research tools. I am keeping the different title of the research tools here. One is called Review of Literature. I am keeping this much of websites. This is a websites. I'm keeping a CA bookmarking. So whenever I need to be accessed, just I click and I can access this much of websites. This is for the statistics tools, online statistics tools. This is for the dissertation tools. This is for the tracking RMS. Therefore, my suggestion, whenever you are using, so there is a sound from the side. Sorry, so whenever you like to access some of these specific research websites, kindly keep that website as a bookmarking. because we can easy to access regularly. Even sometimes we may forget what is the website's names and all. But once you keep the system of bookmarking, we can easy to find any times any of the websites. It's very user friendly way also. Just like to tell how I'm making to Google Scholar, how I'm reaching the Google Scholar, because I'm already keeping as a this things as a bookmarking. If I go to the RL tools, the first tool I'm going to discuss is about Google Scholar. Most of the people is already familiar with the Google Scholar. Suppose if you don't need Google Scholar, I request all to create a Google Scholar. It's very simple because most of them already having the Gmail account. Only the things what you have to do, just use the same Gmail ID and create an account in the case of Google Scholar. So if I go to my profile, you can see all my profiles. If you need to check my profile, you can type Thiago K and you can see my profile. So for the education sectors, for getting H index right hand is very difficult. So see my citation 189 H index 51. And this is only for checking, this is called author identification system also. Even this Google Scholar we are using for the reference purpose or review purpose. When parallel, this might helping for the author identification, because in the case of research, we have some kind of unique ID like Orchid ID, then Poplan ID, then Academia ID. So each ID, normally, if the people like to connect with you, we are giving us the email ID. No? But in the case of research, we could not share our email. Instead of that, we can share our this kind of ID only. So once you share my Google Scholar ID or my Paplan ID, you can easy to check what are my contributions to the education sectors. You can easy to check the things. So this is a way we can share our articles to others. If you like to search anything, you can go to the Google Scholar homepage. In the Google Scholar homepage, you can type e-learning. So here I'm giving it e-learning. Suppose I like to find some of the article related to e-learning. You can find the plenty of articles of e-learning. And just I'm giving you small tips because a lot of tips are available. If you like to see how effectively use the Google Scholar, kindly visit my YouTube channel. I made a lot of videos related to how to use the Google Scholar. By the time bound, I'm not able to find the things. So how to search or get this Google Scholar? Sir, very simple. Just you can type the Google Scholar and here you can go log in with this. Once you log in with this, it asking your, suppose if you have the institution mail ID, it may be verified because I'm having institution mail ID, therefore I verify. But I'm creating my Google Scholar ID with my personal mail ID only. For verification only we have to give you a institution mail ID. Suppose you don't have institution mail ID, don't worry. Kindly skip that process. So there is no compulsion for the institution mail ID. Just you can skip that process of the verification. Then other things you can use it. So very simple. Go to the Google Scholar. Once again, I'm telling how to search. Go to the Google Scholar homepage, and you can type the term. For example, I like to find the topic related to flipped classroom. You can type the things like this, flipped classroom. Once you type a flipped classroom, so we can find plenty of things here. Here, I'm giving you a small tips. Suppose you like to find a research article related to 2021 or 2020 to 2021. There is a customized range. So here you can go with the customized range and which year to which year. You can type here which year to which year you like to go. For example, I like to find an article from 2018 to 2022 or 2021. So once you go with search, this is called as advanced search. You may get only the research article after 2018 only. And one more good things about this, you can download the PDF as well as the, if you click here, you can see the PDF articles and all. This is published in the elsewhere. Right. Now, one more good advantage while you're using the Google Scholar, we can easy to cite as a reference. For example, if you like to quote this article in your dissertation work, click the site. Once you click the site, you are finding the APA format or MLA format. Suppose you are belongs to MLA based unity references, you can use the MLA reference, APA reference, Chicago reference, Harvard reference, OneCare reference, which reference you like to use, just to copy and paste in your Word documents. So therefore, for creating a references, it's very simple because you don't need to create. Just you can copy the specific references and paste it in your Word documents. So this way it may be helping. And one more tips I'm giving to the Google Scholar. If you go to the three dots, three lines there, you are finding the option called advanced search. In the advanced search, you have the plenty of options like if you like to find a word, that word you have to type. Suppose you like to find the exact place. I like to find only the flipped classroom. Flipped. uh, lessons, script lessons based things only I need to find. Then suppose you like to avoid some words that you have to type. Then where my words occur. So whether it will be occur in the title or it will be occur in the article. So you have to go with the different things for advanced search. Suppose you like to find a specific author article. You can type the author's title, author name, first name and second name. Similarly, if you know the publication detail, but you don't find the article, just you can type the published details. You may get the exact article from here. So these are the advanced search options available in Google Scholar. And similarly, one more features that's called setting. If you go to the setting, in the setting, there is an option called button. There is an option called button. You can find there is a small install button. Once you click install, automatically there is a small add-in software. See, there is a Google Chrome extension, small add-in button you are finding near to the search bar. This button is may coming. What is the advantage of this button? Suppose you do not know how to install it. Just I'm giving the one more tips. Suppose you need to be installed this. You can type here say Google Scholar extension, Google Scholar Chrome extension, or type as an extension. If you type as an extension, these are the extension might have working in the Google Chrome only. If you're using the Google Chrome, you can use this kind of features. Google Scholar button. Once you go to the Google Scholar button, you can it asking to install. For me, I'm already installed. That's why it's asking to remove. But for our end, it's asking to install. Kindly install it. After installation is over, you are finding a small flower wash symbol. No? This is actually called Google Chrome extension symbol. Here, after installing, you are finding this kind of Google Scholar button. This options you are finding. Only things you have to pin it. Pin means you can find this icon directly from here. If you're not pinning it, for example, if I'm not pinning, you cannot see these things like a pin, like in the WhatsApp under pinning options are there. No? Similarly, if you like to use regularly the Google Scholar, kindly pin this. Then advantage of this, so instead of going to the Google, for example, now I'm going to the Google only. So now I'm the Google page. But now I like to go to the Google Scholar. So for going to the Google Scholar, normally what we are doing, we are typing is a Google Scholar. But instead of that, what we have to do, if you are using this kind of options, if you are using the button, extension button, just you can go to this button. Please kindly see my screen. Here in the right corner, I'm already installed as an extension. Therefore, you are finding small button. Once you click this button, there is a search button. Search box may comes. Here I can go with the term like mobile learning. So this is the way we can search the Google Scholar directly. If I click the mobile learning, I can find the plenty of articles related to mobile learning. So now you can see the mobile learning articles. Suppose I like to see the mobile, this entire screen, full screen, the Google Scholar full screen, I can press this option. Once I press this small square, automatically it goes to the Google Scholar homepage. Therefore, for searching an article in a Google Scholar, instead of going to the Google Scholar directly, you can use this button. It's a very simple button, very user-friendly way we can easily access it. This button you have to install through the Google Chrome extension. This is called Google Chrome button. I hope you don't have any doubts. So now just I move to the other tools because plenty of options are available in Google Scholar. If you need to explore, kindly visit my website. Finally, I share my website. There you can find plenty of videos related to this. And just I'm moving to some of the reviews websites. Other one is called Eric. Most of the people are aware of it. That's why just I'm showing the interface only. Here you can go with title. For example, one thing I like to do the flipped classroom. I can type as a flipped classroom. This is particularly for the education-based article. You might find plenty of more good things. You can download the article because most of the article PDF versions are available. And suppose you like to write an article, so you like to use this article as a review in the second chapter. So enter details are all the meta details are available. Then abstract is available, the title of the article, the author, then the journal details, the volume number, issue number, page number, the year of publication, everything is available. So from this you can do with this. And suppose if you have the Mendeley, suppose if you have the Mendeley tools and all, we can easily to connect with this kind of tools. For example, I am connecting with flipped classroom, right? So I'm searching the flipped classroom through the Eric. But I like to keep this much of article, this entire page article into my Mendeley websites. That is called reference management system because I'm already having the Mendeley. See, this is my Mendeley page. This also I installed the Mendeley as a Google Chrome extension. For installing, what you have to do, you can go to the Google Chrome. You can type like this. Yeah, Mendeley Chrome extension. So once again, the same way how we did for the Google Scholar, no? The same way you have to be installed this one also. So because I'm already installed, that's why you are finding the remove. For your end, it's asking to install. Once you install it, after creating username password in the Mendeley, whenever you are searching anything from the sites, for example, I am searching the things from the Eric, but I'm going to import this Eric search findings or details into my Mendeley. So I'm clicking here in the Mendeley. So in the Mendeley, it's showing these things. Okay, here we can easy to connect here, or this for my library. Just we can connect here directly. Even the Jotaro is another tool. So I'm using the Jotaro tool. Yeah, Jotaro is a connector. So I'm just showing the Jotaro also. But the Jotaro, you need to be login first time. So for this, I'm moving to my desktop-based Jotaro as well as the Google. Yeah, this is my Jotaro as well as the, so Jotaro is to be updated now. Then similarly, I'm moving to the Mendeley. Yeah, so Mendeley also working. So Mendeley, as I already mentioned, is called tracking. Tracking means suppose you have the 5 variables or 3 variables. You like to divide the reviews based on the 3 variables. You can use this kind of tracking system. Just I'm showing how I'm using the Jotaro. E-learning, flipped classroom, see the gamification, mobile learning. These are the area I publish some of the articles. So due to the reasons, I compile all the e-learning articles into one folder, flipped classroom into one folder. These are the articles not mine. I quoted this are the article for my study, for my article. So this is did by someone. For the purpose for citing or the reference purpose, I'm keeping a different track here. Then gamification, mobile learning, then social media usage, WhatsApp learning. So like that, I'm keeping different headings. The similar way, the Jotaro is my helping you. So this is Jotaro. Now see the Jotaro, also e-learning. So this previous is Jotaro only. The Mendeley is to be differ. Just I'm seeing the Mendeley also. This Mendeley. Yeah. Yeah. So Mendeley is reopening. So the interface look like a same only. The interface of Mendeley and Jotaro look like a same. Yeah, this is Mendeley. This is Mendeley. So here also the same kind of folder we can use it: augmented reality, digital empathy, emotional intelligence, mathematical ability. So the main advantage, we can track our work in a very clear manner. Suppose if you are keeping all the article, all the 5 variables articles into a single folder, it's very it's not easy to classify while writing a second chapter. You are finding the reference very difficult. Better to keep this kind of folder system to make these things. So here, why I'm emphasizing here as a Jotaro and Mendeley, once you use the Jotaro and Mendeley here, automatically we can add the C. I'm this for the Jotaro. Kindly see here. I'm opening the Eric website here, but this is Jotaro. It's called Jotaro. Save it Jotaro. You're finding this. This was the Jotaro add-in. That's called the extension. In the extension, once you click here, you can find out all the article which I searched from the Eric. See the first article, the flipped classroom instruction model. It is available. Re-envisaging is available. So all the article which I found from the Eric, it is automatically detected from the Jotaro. Suppose in this I like to add 5 articles. So there is a 5 article I like to add in my Jotaro. So what I'm going to do, just I'm selecting the 5 article. After selecting this 5 article, I'm clicking the OK button. Once you click the OK, it automatically comes to my Jotaro. If I go to this Jotaro, it may be added there. So it may be added. Just I'm refreshing here. So yeah, if I go to my collections now, these are the things. Yeah, flipped classic. These are things just I'm added now. Everything is coming here. So this is a way we have to import the things which you found from the Eric or DOAJ directly to the Zotaro. So kindly, you should be aware of it. How to link the Zotaro with Eric or any kind of web pages while using it. Similarly, I moved to the other websites. I'm just closing this. I'm moving to the other websites related to the reviews. That is called PubMed. So PubMed. PubMed is meant for the medical field, but particularly if you are doing a research related mental retard or some special children's, you can find this. For example, I like to go with a special child, special children. So you can find some of the research article related to special children. Yeah. So I have find some of the things related to special evaluations, some things related to special children's. Suppose I like to add this article to my Zotaro. Going here, say Jotaro. Once I click the Jotaro, automatically you are finding this article only. See the page which I'm opening, it may list out here. There I like to add this fifth article. That's called difference in risk. This article into my reference in the Zotaro reference management. So I'm selecting this. After selecting this, I'm just click OK. Once I click OK, it's asking to where we collect. Just I'm keeping this article into my collection itself. The my collections, I'm saving it. Otherwise, you can like to change. For example, I like to keep it as a flipped classroom. You can keep it. It's up to us only. So where you like to keep that, we can keep it here. So this is a way we have to link with Zator or Mendeley with this kind of third-party tools. Um, the next thing, the next reviews tool, Director of Open Access, DOAJ, Doge. This is another tool. This is one of my favorite tools. Just you can search the key terms. If you like to go with article, you can go like this. If you like to go with article, you can go article and search the key terms. The same kind of query only. Now I'm moving to the Scopus, because most of the people uh, doesn't aware of it how to publish the Scopus article, and the people having the wrong notion that for creating a Scopus account we need a institution ID. It's not at all correct, because the Scopus, anyone can create a ID without the institution based mail ID, because I am connecting with my email with the institution, but apparently I have the other account in the by personal mail ID itself. Therefore, kindly know how to. It's very simple. Go to the scopus.com. It asks you to sign up and create an account with your Gmail itself on your personal Gmail. And just I'm going to explain how we can find out whether your any publications available in Scopus. If you like to know whether you are available, because sometimes unknowingly we may some article published 10 years before it might comes to the Scopus, but it's not at all possible. But if it happen, how we can check? After creating an account, after creating a Scopus account, go to the search. There is option called authors. So once you click the authors, you can type your name. So that's like we know how we are publishing article now. Your last name and first name. My last name is Tiago. My first name is K. So one I name Tiago and K, and go with search. So if you go with search, you can find out a lot of Tiago here. So like Tiago Krishnamurthy, Tiago K, but he's from Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. It's not mine. Then other one is called Tiago Kadia. Right? And he's from multimedia. He's from Selangor. He's also not mine. This is mine. See, the Tiago K Central University of Kerala. This is mine. So still now, my document is available in Scopus too. Even sometimes we feel that we publish a Scopus article, but it may be fake. It may be fake. Once your document is listed in the Scopus, then only it is called Scopus article. Some people they have the fake related to Scopus, a clone journal, it is Scopus, but they publish it. They ask the money, they publish it. But while you're searching your name in the Scopus through this, if you're finding the number of documents yours, then only you can ensure that it is originally that article is published in the Scopus. Otherwise, it's a fake only. Now, see, I published till now 5 articles in the Scopus, but see, the 3 articles are fake of mine. So the reasons I got only the 2 articles. Once I click the 2, you can see that the entire article details with the PDF version. So one article I published in the 2021 with my colleague. Then one article I published with my scholar. So the 2 articles of the Scopus. And here we can know the H index also. So now I got only one H index. So this way we can easy to check the people's H index, or whether your article is to be available in Scopus. Suppose I like to, if anybody like to search your details in the Scopus, kindly type your name. Type your name in the sense, kindly type your article that normally when you're publishing article, you're typing, yes, publishing a specific name, no? Kindly type the names. first last name and first name. I will try from my end. So if you need to check your H index articles published scopus, kindly type your name. I will check on behalf of you. Even we can find any people's articles, whether the published scopus, easy to check from here. So hereafter, no one can claim my article is a scopus, because once you type the names, automatically we can know whether the article is available in the scopus. So up to now, my articles 2 is available. So, and you can see this article also. If you click here, that's already mentioned, the article PDF version is available. Once you click here, it goes to the next page, and you can download the article of mine. So this is the way the scope is working. Suppose you like to check which are the article, how can I, which journals may relevant to send the article to the scopus. For this, just I'm giving a small clue. So previously we went to the search now. Instead of that, you can go to the source. In the source, I'm giving a small suggestion. Go to the instead of ISS and go to the subject area. Once you go to the subject area, you can type the area like education. So you can type a specific area which you like to publish, then go with search. Once you go with search education and apply, you can see there is a 50 page of content. So there is a 1,606 results are found. It seems that 1,606 Scopus journals are available. Now the problem, for which journal we have to send. So there is a separate websites also there. Suppose such specific article, for which journal is more relevant. For this specific, given the scope, Scopus Scopus journal search is there. From this, once you type the article title, it automatically suggesting this. These journals might help. May app for this particular article. Like this, they given some suggestion also. Other than this, my suggestion, don't go with the first 100 ranking scopus, because it takes much time for publications. Sometimes it take a 1 year, and it costs a lot of money also sometimes. Okay, and better you can go to the 20 or 50 the last page. Even you can go to the last page. I'm going to the 50th page. So I'm going to the lowest ranking site score. So the first time you can, this is called as a Q2, Q3, Q4. I hope you know the scopus. There is a Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. What is called Q1? Means for 1,000 journal related towards education field is available. First 250 journal, first quarter journal, first 250 journal is called as a Q1 journal. Then 500 up to 251 to 500 journal is called Q2 journal. This is the second quartile. Then third quartile 501 to 750. That journal is called third quartile. The fourth quartile is called 751 to 1000. It's called as a fourth quartile. Generally, the fourth quartile publication is somewhat easy compared to the first two quartile. Suppose you like to publish it, better to the first time. I'm talking about the first time, first time. Better to go with the third quartile and fourth quartile, because the first quartile and second quartile for publication is very much. It's not that much of easy. And if you're well structured article, if you made, then you can send them. And only the things for getting the reviews very much. It's not easy. And most of the journal, particularly the first Q1 journal, no. The acceptance means 4% or only 2%. It seems that 100 people are sending an article, the particular journal may accept only the 2 articles only. So some journals having the 2% of acceptance, some journal from 4% of acceptance. If you go with the Q3, Q4, they may accept at least 19% of journal the articles or 20% of articles. But in the first 2 quartile, they may accept out of 100 article only 2 or 3 only. Acceptance is very less. So my suggestion, better to go with the Q3, Q4 as a first time publisher. Then you can see this the websites. For example, journal. Suppose I like to go with this Malaysian online journal for education management. It is 27% things are there. And one things you should be ensure here, kindly check this particular journal is available scopus coverage only 2017 to 2021. Sometimes we may feel that it is a journal is available in Scopus, but this journal Scopus discontinued in 2021. Now it's 2022. Suppose if you publish it now, generally in the 2000, every March only the here, right? The March they may be changed whether it's present or not. Once you find the present only, you can go. present, you can go for the sending the article. Otherwise, don't go because they keep it to 2021. Now it's 2022. Sometime the close this particular journal may be discontinued from the scopus. These are small things you must be aware of it. So when you are finding any journal up to the present, for example, I'm going to the MA journal, we can see this journal, it's available up to 2021 or 2019 to 2021. So it is not present. Therefore, don't send the article for this. The problem, they may publish it, but we cannot be claimed later. We cannot be claimed later. So that is the issues there. So better whenever you are sending any article in the Scopus, kindly visit from here. Kindly visit from your websites. For example, learning and teaching. Once you click here, learning and teaching, this also is 2021 up to 2021. So everything's very cautious. Don't send the article, send Scopus article to Scopus blindly because sometimes they publish it with money, but you could not be claimed later because that article, that particular journal may be discontinued the Scopus from 2021 itself. So just I moved to the first ranking review of education research. This also up to 2021. 2022 only few journals only is present, so they may be update very soon. We can see the education research and review. So this journal is also 2021 because it's in year starting now. They're not updating, I think so. So very soon they are going to update whether it will be present or it may be discontinued with 2021. Some journal, yeah, now you can see there is a journal called Computer and Education. It is a Q1 journal, but it is publishing present. Therefore, we can send article, but it's not easy to publish it because that it may be accepted ratio only 2% only. It's a good journal also. So this way we have to check the scopus also. Just I'm moving to the other thing, other idea of the other RRN. So in the case of yeah, academia. So I'm just suggesting those who like to increase your H index or a citation, my suggestion to upload all your article, even the hard copy or soft copy article which you publish up to now into your academia portal. Academia portal, you can create an account with your Gmail account, normal Gmail. No, there is no need for the institution mail ID. Good things about this. See, if I go to my view profile, I can go to my view profile. You can see all my articles. Suppose you like to see who the Thiago. I'm just sharing this link to you. This is my link. This is my identity. This is my researcher identity. Once you click this link, you can see my entire profile and you can download my entire article. So recently I published a 4 scopus, digital empathy, effect, pedagogical intensity. These are the scopus article. It is available here. And you can see all my 70 articles. Now I published 70. All my 70 articles are available here. And we can know who is cited. Only things you have to upload manually. So once you create an account, there is option can upload. Click the upload and you have to upload the articles manually. Only the things you have to scan the article, just you can upload the article, the entire article. Okay. So there is an upload document, upload letter, even the upload video. It's a very simple process. And we can easy to know who are the readers of your article. If you click the readers, you can see who are the readers. And these are the readers. So from which country they are reading our article. And even we can find the other article also. Suppose you like to find a flipped classroom, you can type flipped classroom. You can find the plenty of article to flipped classroom here. Suppose you like to know the citation, go to the mention. So the mention is for the citations. Mention for the citations. Once you click the mentions, you can find the citations. See here I got 87 citations. Up to now there is 87 citations. We can see whether this is my Muthusami and Thiago is my, this is me. Like that we can accept. It's automatically suggesting who was suggesting your cited your article. All the details are available. You look like a Google Scholar. And parallelly, we can search any content, any article from here to any of the people who are already uploaded into the academia. The problem, suppose you feel that why I'm not getting the H index or the I10 index or the site, your article is not available in the online source. Once your article is available online source, automatically the people can view your article, they can refer, they can give the citation. So the problem for us, most of the article from the education background people like us, we have the hard copy only. So what you have to do, we have to convert the hard copy journal soft copy and upload into our portal. in an academia portal, then automatically it may available to the open access to anyone. They can refer or they have to cite you as well. This is another advantage. Similarly, I'm moving to the RRL tools for the this one ResearchGate. The same. So academia and ResearchGate will take the same, but better you can create an account both. You can upload the article both. Some people they have the account in ResearchGate and some people are having the academia, but I am having the account both because some of the article we can get from the academia only, because some people they have the account, they may upload directly from there only. So here, the same way, we can add a new article. You can go to add new article. We can upload any articles which you publish. Only things you have to, once you publish, only you have to go. What is it? Your publication only you have to upload it. You don't be upload others article. It not be fair. You have to upload your upload your published research work, work, conference work, presentation work, posters work, data work, and others work. So all the works we had upload, even the projects. Suppose it's a friend project. That's also you have to upload. From this, you may get a lot of citations. Just similarly, we can see the profile of individuals. For example, just I'm going to share my profile of this one. This is my profile of ResearchGate. So for each one, we have the profile. So I'm sharing the ResearchGate profile now. This is my ResearchGate profile. So this is called author identification system. For each one, suppose someone's asking what is your contribution in education sector. I'm not giving, no need to give your data. Instead of that, you can give this kind of ID because this ID is your identification in the case of research. And I'm going to suggest, please kindly create a identification of this much of website because this is my maid signature. Even my maid signature, see my identification because this is my identification for communication. The Piago Assistant Professor is my communication purpose. But for the research connection, for research collaboration, I need a identification. For this, all the researchers should have this much of ID. Researcher ID, Scopus ID, Orchid ID, Paplon ID, with one profile, with one, it's an UGC made things. Then academic profile and ResearchGate profile. So my humble suggestion to all of us, even the scholar or a guide, research supervisor, kindly create a unique ID like this because this is a way that the researcher, future researchers may connect with us. Just I like to share my Orchid idea. So this gently, if you like to check your H index and I10 index, you should be connect with Orchid ID in your Scopus. You should have the Orchid ID. This is my Orchid ID. Once you click my ID, you can see my Orchid detail also. Similar, I'm moving to my Orchid also. Just I'm moving to the Orchid because there also we can see the this things Orchid ID. This is my Orchid ID. Each one having the unique ID. Here you can see the same my publication details. So where I'm working. So which is the articles related to the which journal I publish. Everything is to be available here. So this is my identity. So and this might be helping for the review purpose also. Yes. I hope now we are getting a lot of insights about how to get the reviews and how to create a author identity systems. Now I'm moving to the next phase of my presentation. The next phase of my presentation, thesis and dissertation database. So still now we are discussing about the article only. So like a journal article or well, maximum article having 20, 25 pages only. But see, if you like dissertation, PhD dissertation work or MA thesis work, because in our Indian context, we are talking about MA as a dissertation, PhD thesis. In the Western countries, they're using is a different ulta. So they are calling the PhD as a dissertation, the master degree as a thesis. So there's a ulta way they are using it. Yeah, so I will make it. I will share this PPT. Don't worry, because I'm showing this thing through my Google's Chrome itself. So these are the websites, dissertation tools. Please, I'm already kindly see my. I moved to the dissertation tools in the research. Also, I made bookmarking. We can go with one by one. That is called Sydney ENSW website. So this website is a library. It's an open access library. We can find a plenty of dissertations work, thesis work, as well as the research article also. This is a library. It's an open access library. Like our India having the library, no? So the open library, the similar kind of digital library, the similar kind of digital library from the ENSW library. You can type the terms which you like to find. For example, I like to find the topic once again to the flipped classroom. I can type the topic. So here you can find out the article separately, dissertation separately, then thematic things should be separate. Like this, we can find the plenty of library research work. Yeah, now we get the library collections. See, these are the article. I get the books. I get the books. So we can get the books, article, even the dissertation also we can find from here. So once I click the see all, you can find out all the things. So this is another good advantage of this kind of open access dissertation tools. I move to the next tool, EBSCO. So this is called the Open EBSCO Open Dissertation Project. The term itself open dissertation. So here also you have to type the key terms. So you can type the key terms, flip the classroom, or I'm putting the terms study habit. Just let me check the study habits. So once I click the study habits, this is called EBSCO. I'm talking about EBSCO now. Yeah, so here all the dissertation work is available. You can download the entire dissertation work, a case study of, then the case study of reading habits. So very good, because the problem with our Indian researcher, we are always referring the South Ganga, because the South Ganga is an Indian-made platform. It's like a repository for the Indian dissertation work. But the problem, once you visit only South Ganga, we may copy the same pattern. Instead of that, we can visit the different countries' destination work, thesis work. This of the insights how to do in a different manner compared to the Indian research. So kindly explore this website also. Then other website that is called South Ganga. This already we are familiar with this. This for the Indian platform. Entire the Indian PhD work is to be available in the South Ganga internet area. This was the Indian made destinations. Just I'd like to show the PPT. Now you can take a screenshot if you need, because I'm not explaining all. PDQT Open, MIT Thesis, Stanford University Libraries, Colorado Libraries, FAST Thesis, EBSCO, Ethos, ENSW, Open Access, South Ganga. These are the tools might helping for thesis and dissertations database you can find from here. So that's for the screenshot. Just I'm skipping the screenshots now. Yes. Now this we already familiar. This called the literature tracking. This I am already mentioned in the previous presentation itself. Mendeley, Zotero, and EndNote is a paid one. EndNote is a paid one. You can go with Mendeley or Zotero or EasyPipe. EasyPipe also is good. We can easy to find the citation. Very simple manner. This is also free. Mendeley, Zotero, EasyPipe is a free, but EndNote is a paid one. So don't go with the EndNote. Yes, this for the data collection. This we already knows for the data collections. The people's generally we are using the Google Forms, Microsoft Forms, SurveyMonkey, Zogo Forms, type forms, and Cognitive. But general purpose we are using the Google only, Google Forms only. But my suggestion go to the Microsoft Forms is look at a Google Forms. But the other features is available in Microsoft Forms also. So it's a SurveyMonkey, but partially it's free. You cannot access the. You can go maximum 10 participants on the data you can collect for this for free. If you like to go with more than 1,000 or 100, you can go with the paid version only. Zoho Forms, Type Form, and Cognitive Form. These are the paid softwares, paid platforms. So these are the screenshots of Google Forms. This is for the Microsoft Forms screenshot. The same like Google Forms only. Then SurveyMonkey, then Zoho Forms, Type Form, then Cognitive Forms. Now the first phase is over. So the previously I discussing about pre-data analysis, which are the tools may help you for review purpose, data collection purpose, actually stored here. Now I'm moving to the data analysis. Which are the tools may helping for data analysis? This was second phase. Okay. Generally for data analysis, we have the two data analysis, quantitative, one other is called qualitative. Here I'm just showing the some of the quantity data analysis of the free software. We are already familiar with the paid one like SPSS, and R is a free one only, but MATLAB is a paid one. Graphite is a paid one. Microsoft Excel is a crack version only we are using. But once you go to the full version, the paid version is good. But if you like to access a free access of the platforms, data analysis, my suggestion go to the JASP, Geomovi, OpenStat, SaltStudy. These are the software. So for software, PSBB, StatsText, Microseries, Genumeric, Tango, AM Statistics software. My favorite tool in this first two, Jamovi as well as Jasp, just like to show, but I'm not showing the entire calculation. If you need to find how the Google this free software is working, I just to give my website there. I'm giving some tutorial how to use the Jamovi, how to use the Jasp and all. Just I'm sharing my website link. There you can find out the link is called yeah, like statistic resources. There is a Jamovi software tutorial. So once I click here, you can find out the entire tutorial, how to do the t-test, how to do the f-test, how to do regression, factor analysis, how to do semi-equation modeling. Everything is available. Please kindly see. So I'm sharing this link. Once you click the link, you can find out the tutorial about this Jamovi software. Suppose you like to find some of the free tool, I can share the other yeah, digital tools for statistics. So here, some of the digital tools I'm sharing here as a link I'm sharing. That also, this is my website only. You can access the website. It's a free. Okay. So once you click here, it's a directly direct there only. Just I'm showing you in a small demo how these tools are working. So here I'm already having the tools JASP, Jamovi. This is called Jamovi. So the second row, third one is Jamovi. So now I'm opening Jamovi. Similarly, I'm opening the other tool, JASP, JASP. Yeah, this is JASP. So you can click the JASP. So I'm opening the two tools now. It's a software base. Look like the same SPSS, but the SPSS here, if you like, you can go for the paid only. But it's a free version. I'm using it. Yeah. So when there is a call, just I'm closing the call. Yeah. This is a JASP software. Similarly, there's a Jamovi. This is Jamovi. So it's a very simple user interface. We have to type the data here, analyze here, edit here. This for the descriptive statistics, the t-test, annotation, frequency analysis, factor analysis, then RMM structure equation modeling, then meta-analysis, J-power, that's called J-power means effect size calculations. Everything we can do it from here. For example, just I'm typing here male 111 or control group 111 or male. So 2 is a female. So I'm just typing randomly for 10 scores. I'm giving some scores like 75, 45. So how it will function for this small demo I'm doing now. Let's say now I just type, we can import the data directly from here through the Excel. If you click the Jamovi, there is option you can open or you can open from the Excel and you can import the data, or you can go to the import and open the Excel data. It's also possible. But now what I'm going to do, I like to define the achievement for cases. So I'm going to the yeah. So you can double click here. Then we can define the variable. Look like SPSS. For example, this for achievement. So this is for gender. So, and we can see whether it's a nominal, ordinal, everything we can define from it. This was dominant data. The achievement is a continuous one. So achievement is a continuous one. Now, like this one analysis. What is this? This for exploration. Descriptive statistics. The same. The descriptive statistics you are finding the plenty of descriptive statistics. Suppose I find the achievement test descriptive. I need go with the main median mode. If you click this, finding the plenty of options, mode, some automatically may list out. Even the SPS is the problem. We have the three views: the data view, variable view, and output views. But here, data view and the computing view is same, and the output view you can find it the same view. There is no need to shift from one view to other view. Suppose you like to go with the variance range, then quarter deviations or the percentile, everything we can find from a single click itself. Then the normality analysis, normality is Sapira-Wilk analysis, skewness, kurtosis, all the scores are available. And if you go to the plots, you are finding the plenty of plots like a histogram. Even we can see the density of the histogram. Then QQ plat for the normality analysis, you can check the QQ plat. Even the bar plat, you can check the bar plat. So every data analysis compared to the SPSS, now I feel it's good. I feel like this. So because the plenty of features they provide is a free version itself. Then box plat, even if you like to go with the box plat, so bar plat is not fab, then I will the box plat now. In fact, we can go with the violin base or database. We can see this box plat. So very attractive images we may find. Similarly, if you like to do the t-test, you can go to the t-test. Sorry. I like to go to the t-test. I can go to the t-test, and you can go with the independent sample or dependent or one sample. I will go with the independent sample t-test. Once you go to the independent sample t-test, automatically it's coming the dependent variable achievement test. Gender is a independent variable, and we can see that mean differences. FX is even in the SPSS. If you are using the old version 25, 24, you cannot find the effect size. Only the latest version, paid software only, we have the effect size calculation and all. But here in the free source itself, we can find the cogents value, the effect size calculations available. Then suppose instead of the independent sample test, you like to go with the non-parametric because the independent sample test is parametric. You like to go with the non-parametric. Sometimes it's not satisfying normality. Immediately we can go with the non-parametric. But in the SPSS, we have to go with a separate path to reach the non-parametric statistics. But here, see, Wells test, man between U test, everything we can find. Even at the same time, we can do a parametric and non-parametric at a stage. Student t-test results, Wells test results, the mathematics test, all the test results are available. Even if you like to go with the homogeneous test, then the homogeneous test means the Levenge test. The normality test, then QQ plat test, descriptive plats, everything we can find in a manner. So very simply we can made. Very simply we made it. The things. Okay. See the things. So hopefully you may understood the importance of this particular tool. I much suppose you need to be attend any program. If someone's organizes Jamovi or Blue Sky Statistics or JavaScript, please kindly participate. In futures, we may use this kind of free platforms only. This for the regression analysis. Even the regression analysis, correlation matrix, partial correlation, linear regressions. This for the factor analysis. Even the factor analysis, we can go with exploratory factor analysis, then conformity factor analysis, principal common analysis. It's possible. Then structural equation modeling. The any kind of section in section modeling, syntax model or interactive models available. So even though there is a separate modules also available, suppose you like to add some kind of advanced features of the softwares, they updating regularly the software. Therefore, we have to install kind of extension things also. Similarly, there is the other tool. Just I'm closing this. JASP. This is another tool. The same kind of Jamovi. So here we have to import the tools like this. So we have to import a data sets like this. Suppose like to open a data sets here, we can easy to open a data sets in a CSV file. Then say there is a sample gender. I import the data sets. So here we can do the same descriptive statistics, t-test, ANOVA, and compared to Jambavi, this look somewhat attraction also. Here also structured equation modeling available. Even the reliability analysis, Cronbach alpha value, Pisce's value, we can easy to find. Then meta-analysis, machine learning and all, I could not go, but they having this kind of feature. I like to explore this area now. Then factor analysis. So a lot of features are available. Kindly think to go with JASP also because we are getting this kind of features in a free software. That is a great thing. Even if you go with R and all, it's not user friendly. R it's a coding based, but like a graphic user interface tools. Kindly think about to use this. And other than this, just I'm suggesting some of the good tools for you in statistics. I'm having this much of tools, but due to the time factor, I'm not explaining all. Here, just I like to go with some tools. Yeah. I move to the statistics. Blue Sky Statistics is the other one. Suppose you are already familiar with the SPSS. My suggestion, if you like to do your data analysis for your PhD work, but you are competent with the SPSS, what you have to do, you can create a account in IBM SPSS. This is an IBM SPSS. 28 days they given a free access. 28, that's called now the latest version of SPSS 28. SPSS 28 version. They're providing the 28 days of the free access trial version. So whenever you like to do a data analysis for your PhD work, 28 days before, kindly create an account in IBM. After that, you have to create a username password, then download a new software of the type software and you can use it. Because some people are very comfortable with SPS. For them, my recommendation, go to the free software, which is available only for 20 days, 28 days. It's not free, it's a trial version. This for the SPSS. Suppose you like to go with the SPSS, you can go with this. Similarly, if you like to go with other one like PSBB, this is another free software like SPS, but advanced features not available. The same interface of SPSS views available. Even some people previously they use the PSBB. It is a downloadable software. You have to download the software from download view. After that, you can install it. Then you find the same view of SPS. So similarly, the other tool, then micro services, then StatTax, GNumeric. GNumeric is another one tool. It's also very user-friendly tool. They're given a lot of options. The latest version is available in 2021 that you can try with this. But the functions to be different. Okay. Then the next one, other than this, other than the software, just like to highlight some of the tools, some other tools, which is very relevant for data analysis. Particularly, we have a lot of doubts of how much sample we have to select while doing the research. It's just doubts to all of us. We have otherwise some people they may take randomly the size, what is sample size. But here I'm saying some of the tools name. One is called SurveyMonkey system, SurveyMonkey survey system, sample size calculator. So I moved to the sample size calculator through online. How to find the sample through the online? Here we had to define. For example, I'm taking a sample as a B student. So in the entire Tamil Nadu 650 college, just I'm finding 65,000 of students are available just for. But when you calculating this sample size, you must be aware of the population. So I feed the 65 population. I'm keeping the 95% of level of level and 5% error. So I'm keeping the 5% error. So if you go with 65,000 of population size, your sample size to be 382. But I like to reduce the error up to 4%. Then I like to reduce the error 4%. The sample size should be 595. Suppose I like to go with the error only 1%. So it seems that the 99% things I had to go with in the sense you can go with the marginal error only 1% and check the sample size. It seems that you have to select 8,368 sample. Suppose I like to go with 99% here. See the sample size 13,000. But I like to go with the confidence level 99, but error is 5. Then I need 65. So my suggestion go to this one, 659. So like this, we can easy to find what is our sample need while doing a research. But the things you must be aware of the population size. Then when you can go with this. Similarly, I'm just highlighting the other tools related to the statistics. FX calculator. So one of the main things in the case of things called FX size. So here, as I'm showing one of the FX size calculator. FX size particularly while doing a research in the experimentation. Even I've seen a lot of theses. They're doing the t-test, they're doing the ANOVA, ANCOVA and all, but they could not find a FX size in the experimentation process because their main objective is to check the effectiveness only. So when you check the effectiveness of your main objective, kindly do the FX size calculation. But the normally in the case of SPS, if you are using the 25 version less than could not find the effect size features in the SPSS. So therefore, we could not find the effect size calculator due to the reasons only the people is not attaching the effect size calculation there. That solution work. But my suggestion, you can go to the website that called Compel Collaboration. Just I'm sharing this link. It is one of my favorite effect size calculation. Just I'm sharing this. Kindly click this link. You can find the effect size. And the good things, a single link you can find the entire statistics effect size. For example, you like to go with a t-test equal samples, independent sample test. You can go to the equal sample size or two group unequal size. That is up to you only. So suppose I'm going the two groups equal size. The treatment group, for example, the treatment group sample size is 40. Experimental also 40. Control group also 40. So I'm getting the one way. This was the one way two group. Oh, it's for one way. Sorry, I picked the two. I'm going with t-test. Yeah, here the total sample size I put 80. This for the t-test I'm doing. Then t value comes 9.81. It is significant. It's coming. And d value degrees of freedom. So just I'm doing the degrees of freedom 78. Then class 95% class interval. Oh, assumes the equal variance assumes. So yeah, I can click the calculation. So automatic calculation is coming. So it's not degrees of freedom. It's for the Cohen's d. Sorry, this is called Cohen's d. Cogans once I give this sample size and t value, automatically suggests it's showing d value. That's called Cogans t. The Cogans t values 2.19 is more effect. It seems that very much effect it's happened. So there is a range is called 0.20 above. It is called as a moderate level, very low level. Zero point 0.5 above it's called moderate, and zero point 0.8 is called high. Here in our case 2.19. Therefore, very powerful effect it happened to this particular calculation. Similarly, if you like to go with unequal sample size F test, then chi-square test. Suppose some people they like to check the chi-square test pi value, because normally for each test effect size may be differ. Some people they go with the cogans d, some people they go with omega, some people they go with partial eta square. Lot of effect size calculations are there, but it's giving us a d score only. Here you can type the p value of the chi-square. For example, the p value of the chi-square is 0.1. This is a p value, and sample size I'm having the 55, for example. I'm giving the calculate. So now automatically the d Cogan square is coming. So it's showing the effect size only. It's like a moderate level of effect size happen. This for the class interval. This for the these. So like this, that we can some kind of things. Suppose I do with the coefficients, can go the call all the calculation statistics, special effect size is available. Kindly check with this sites. It's a very good site. Yeah. Now I'm moving to the next phase of my presentation. Yes. So yeah. Sometimes you might have the doubt about. I'm talking about only the quantitative because I'm somewhat good in it. I'm not good at all qualitative, but there is some software related to quality is also available in a free software that I'm listed. You can explore from over there. But the NVivo, Atlas TI, Max QDA, Tanzano is paid software, right? So my suggestion, go to the free software like Buffett QDA. To click the Buffett QDA, it goes to the home page. You have to download, and it's like it's already it's a quality means we have to upload the paragraph, and it gives the finding which are the terms we are using regularly. That kind of frequency based maybe finding the things. So only you have to download the software. So you have to download the latest version, and after that you can explore. Not good at all this tool. It is a qualitative tool. Kindly explore. It's a free one. It's a free one. Kindly think. Kindly your suggestion also, and I will suggest to other people also. Some other tools called CAT, coding analytic tools. So these are the two tools. Now I move to the third piece of my presentation: application of ICT in post data analysis. The last part. Okay, post data analysis. This meant for the research report preparation one. While preparing the research report, which are the tool we may use it. For this, I'm just referencing because this we already discussed in the case of reference management also. EndNote, Zotero, Mendeley. For tracking the reviews and referencing purpose, both we can use the same tools. And the article, thesis, and discussion. Suppose you like to, PPT is not visible. Thing is visible. Kindly check
Now,
your
now
network.
it is visible, sir. Now it is visible.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Sometimes network is maybe issue for me. Okay. Yes, article and thesis discussions, academy. One more thing I forget. Suppose generally we have the doubt how to write discussion, how to write a education implication. What you have to do? My suggestion, if you are using the academia, just I'm showing that how to enable the discussion. You can go to the academia. Just I'm going to the academia. There is optional discussion. Yeah, I'm always whenever I am uploading any article, I'm made for the article for the discussion. Lot of people are giving a lot of insights about that article, and from this we may get better understanding how we can enrich the work. For example, if I go to the analytics, lot of comments may comes here for my article because I already made some kind of made article my comments basis. Whenever you're uploading any article, kindly made the article as a discussion base. Sorry, this is not a thing. So readers only. I'm just moving the readers. Here each ones are suggesting. Yeah. So here see the people are discussing my article. They may suggest my give a lot of input. If your article if it change like this may good like that, they may give a lot of input related to this. Just I'm checking where it. Yeah. So on the readers and they may find I think so. Mm, I check. For example, cyber innovative. So this is article we made for the discussion. So one thing you have to do, you can open minded, you can share the article in this kind of forum. Then only you may get the plenty of discussion. It may create some kind of good discussion for the people. Now you can see there is a people, Dosin Walan, he's given some suggestions. So a lot of this are some of the article which we publish. That also may come. And good things about the academy and research gate, the people may give a lot of comments about your research work. That is good for you. Yeah, see here uploaded, was recentered. So recently they started following you. Uh, so some people have uploaded the paper for the discussions. So like this, the people may upload the article for discussions. Here you can see all the things, view all the notifications. It's available in here. So in the notification, you can see that the people's how they are sending the remarks. Some articles. So everything is listed here. Just I'm seeing here discussion. Yeah, I'm going the discussion part. In the discussion, it may come, I think so. This small network issue. Yeah. So once I click the discussions, all the discussion, yeah, now you can see there is the article, digital empathy. The people's, this much of people are view my article, they give the suggestion also. Just I'm showing the comments. So when you're writing the discussion in your chapters, better to upload a partial synopsis and invite the discussion. See, the people's Jabit Penting, then Katarina Karun, they are the they are giving comments of my work. So it gives a lot of insights about our work to be enriched in the future also. Even he's sending the different language. So I had to read the language 2 months ago. For so each ones are giving comments. So please kindly think about for making the articles or making your research work for discussion. Go with Academia Research Gate and you can upload your findings partially and then you can wait for the discussions. And the next is the plagiarism checking. Plagiarism checking, the previously I'm using for the Urugundo, but the Urugundo name is now changed original, not original, original, O-U-R-I-G-A-N. How they changed, but the only thing original or Turnitin, you need institution based because I'm from the Central University. That's why I'm getting this kind of account is free. Even my scholars, they're accessing my credential only. Suppose if any of us, you need to check your plagiarism, kindly send one mail with your article. I will check the plagiarism from my end if you need because you could not find the plagiarism checking in a free based with the online. Some tools available, but maximum 500 words or 1000 words on maybe checking. It's not checking the entire article, it's not checking the entire dissertation work. If you like to check your research work or any article work, kindly send me. So kindly believe me, so I won't use your article. Check and I'll send you immediately the plagiarism report. From this, you can modify your work. So these are the plagiarism detections we are using Grammarly. And Grammarly also, I am having the institution-based account. But previously, 1 year before, I was using the paid version. But after that, the institution provide for me as a Grammarly account. For the free, for the personal account, I paid for 3 months, 2,300. My suggestion that suppose if you like to submit your article, dissertation work, 6 months at least you have to go with a 6 month pack because at least the last 6 months only we are going to check the plagiarism as well as the grammar check and all. So for the last 6 months you can go for the payment. Only the after 6 months you can don't use that Grammarly account. So that you can do. Okay, because the Grammarly is a paid one. Partially, only few options only available. You could not suggest this that you can change. The remaining part of the presentation. Yes. So these are the websites link. I will share you. Otherwise, I will share my the home page. That from this you can see from here. So any of the doubts if you have, you can ask me now. Uh, if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. So now we have 4 minutes time. Can I stop presenting or I have just 1 minute? If you need, you can take a screenshot also. Sometimes because I'm keeping a different um, what is this? Different. uh, bookmarking I kept. Suppose if you like to go with the tracking tools, these are the tracking tools, Zotharos, Mendeley, and Easy Byte, and Tiny take a screenshot. These are the dissertation tools. UNSW, EFCO, FAS, University Libraries, Stanford Libraries, British, South Ganga, OATD. Statistics tools, I'm having this much of statistics tools. Kindly take a screenshot. Java, Jazz, Blue Sky, Tested Software, PSPG, this much tools are available. This is for the RR, this for the review of related literature. This for the Turnitin for institution account. So the Turnitin is my institution account. Just I will see, I will show because some people are not familiar with how the Turnitin is working. For them, just I'm showing the Turnitin how it will be working. It's an institution based. See the C Kasarcode Turnitin.com. So normally I'm using, I'm sharing my credentials to my scholar. I'm not to give the others. Here we have to upload the article. For example, if you click the launch, if you click the launch, then we can upload the article. So we can upload the article even into the PDF file or a Word document. It's up to us only. And compared to the, for example, just like to upload one of the Word document, letter of authorization. Yes. No, just I'm sending tools for ICT. Yeah, just I'm sharing one article. It's not article, one tool. I'm sharing the author name and just click confirm. So after uploading, within a few seconds, maximum 5 minutes, it's not my family, it's 3 or 4 minutes itself, we can get the entire output. Now you can see the similarity 29%, 30%, 15%, to 15%. So it's uploaded. So once you uploaded, it's processing. Immediately we get the similarity, and we can know where the plagiarisms, how many plagiarisms, so where which paragraph is the plagiarism. Everything should be available. Yeah, 13%. See, there's a 30% of plagiarism. Suppose I like to reduce the plagiarism, I can click here. I can see wherever the plagiarism is there. The problem with the plagiarism, if you're using the same sequence of 6 words from any web sources, it's showing us here plagiarism. Therefore, what you have to do, because these are things we cannot go with. This strongly agree. These are things we cannot change. What you have to do, there is an option here. We can see the some of the terms, some of the basic things we have to remove. For example, here it's showing the source overview. Here in the settings, we can remove some of the things, small citations, small matches, and other things we have to close. I can click done. Now it comes to 10% only. So we can easily to find where the plagiarism from here. So this is the plagiarism happen. The tools not having any plagiarism, only the statement, sorry, here, the strongly agree, and only this portion having the plagiarism happen. Then finally we have to change this. The things. So I hope I explained the things, but I cannot finish the entire thing in 1.5 hours. If you have the doubts, kindly ask me now, please.
I request participants, if you have any doubt or clarification, you can unmute and ask questions, or you can post your questions in the chat box. Participants, if you have any doubt, please post your questions in the chat box.
So this is a tool. It's talking about this is a page you're finding the Jotaro, Cobalt Toolbox, and Google Scholar. How to do it. So this also I'm sharing it. So you kindly view this page also. How to generate a report in statistics? Sir, can I know in which software base you are asking? How to generate a report means you're asking about Jamovi or JASP? Ratna Digital, sir. So kindly give the questions clearly. Suppose I'm using the Jamovi one. It's the Jamovi. If you need to download a report, it's very simple. Just I'm opening Jamovi. Oh, he said JASP. Okay, JASP, not an issue. So JASP and Jamovi, both is the same pattern only. I'm going to JASP also. Okay, you are asking the JASP. That's what I'm going to the JASP now. So JASP now. So I'm uploading a small data sets here. I'm uploading a data set. So for uploading, you need a CSV file. Now it's uploading. So yeah, now it's uploaded. Now I'm just doing this small descriptive statistics for self concept. So I'm doing the frequency table. So frequency table is not needed here. Sorry. Yes. And I'm giving the statistics here, median mode, some skewness, kurtosis. So these are which are things you need. You can just collect it here, right? Then after this, you can now the result is this side. Now you can click the results. There is option like copy. You can copy the result. Otherwise, go to the import result. You can go to the import results. It asking to the file PDF file. The copy is to be fine. So suppose if you like to copy, you can copy this. You can word any Word document. You can open a Word document and then paste this. The same, the space also with this kind of copy paste options are available. Otherwise, export options are available. So only things just I open my Word document. In the Word document, we have to paste. And one more good things, this is come under the APA 7th format. The table and all, you don't need to modify. You don't be modify. Automatically, it's a 7th version, 7th APA 7th manual. Therefore, you can keep the table as it is. Okay, thanks. So any other questions? Link is not opening. Which link is not opening, sir? Which link is not opening?
So they are telling about that feedback link, sir.
Okay, okay, sir.
Participants, any other questions?
Yeah, there is a madam. So there is
Yeah,
a
one
question
question
from
is yes.
Yadu Prabha. Yeah. Would like to understand how to safeguard our research. Yeah, that's a good question. So in the case of PhD work, up to your publication, up to the dissertations, is to come to the South Ganga, you can wait. So in the PhD work and all, don't share before publishing it in the South Ganga or the exam. I am talking about the research article which already published it, right? Which already published the work, you can upload it. Don't unpublished work don't be published in the this kind of academia or any other things, because in this kind of scientific systems, you can create an only the article which already publish it. So in the PhD and all, you are going to be published only. Therefore, that things won't be published, because once you publish your PhD work, that's why I told, when you go for the discussion in the academy also, you can share only the abstract, only the abstract of it. So don't send the upload the entire article, entire dissertation work into the academia, particularly before the award your PhD.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
So basically, it means like we have started some work and we have it on our like physical copies or books and all. So you mean to say when we are creating our IDs on these research gate or academia and all, so we should not be sharing the entire material until we are publishing it. Is it what you?
Up,
Is it okay?
exactly.
Okay, okay. Thank you
What
so
is the
much, sir.
purpose of
Thank you for this
academia?
session.
The published work we can upload. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent, sir. Thank you for this informative session, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other question?
Any other questions?
I'm so happy I hear friends here,
Then shall we?
Gayatri,
Yes, sir.
then Subramanian. So thank you all of them to join here. And some of the Dhanavadi madam I see, and sir, that his names also I see here. Thank you so much to part of this event. So I could not be able to see all the names here. Thank you all for your wonderful um, participation in this event. Thank you.
Sir, shall we move on to next agenda?
Yeah, please go with this.
Thank you, sir, for an outstanding presentation. Really, it is very interesting and in-depth explanation. Thank you so much, sir. Always have an attitude of gratitude by Sterling K. Brown. May I call Mrs. Caroline Jeba, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, to propose the vote of thanks. Ma'am, please.
Very good afternoon to one and all. I am privileged to propose the vote of thanks to Dr. Thiagu, Department of Education, Central University of Kerala, for accepting our invitation and being a resource person for the research webinar on application of ICT tools in research, organized by Stella Machitano College of Education, Chennai. Sir, we have heard a lot from you regarding several research topics over the years with simple explanation and effective PowerPoint attracting the budding researchers. Thank you very much, sir, for deliberating. And also, we have deliberated today on several database for literature survey, data collection processes, and data analysis, and also on free statistical software, and also regarding locating the journal and its availability in Scopus, and also for performing the demo in JASP software. And we are also grateful for clarifying the doubts of the participants. Thank you very much, sir, for your presence here in Chennai today. Thank you so much, sir. On behalf of the management and faculty of Stella College, I'm thankful to you, Thiago, sir. Thank you so much. And nextly, I thank the faculty, research scholars, and MH students from various parts of India for your active participation in this webinar. And I record my thanks to Sister Pauline Mary, our Secretary of Stella Martitano College of Education, for her encouragement, and Dr. Joseph Catherine, Principal, for her constant support towards the conduct of this webinar. I record my gratitude to Dr. Alma, Organizing Secretary and IQAC Coordinator, Stella Martitano College of Education, for a meticulous planning and organizing. I thank the faculty for their active participation in this webinar. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Participants, please fill the feedback form. Definitely, it will open later. Once again, thank you, sir, and thank you all the participants.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Now the feedback form is responding. Now you can fill the feedback form. Participants, once you have filled the feedback form, you can leave the session. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please fill the feedback link. Once you finish, you can leave the session.